From the New Classical FM, we heard Vince Guaraldi's Christmas Time is Here, and it was played by the Boston Pops Chorus with the Boston Pops accompanying. You're listening to the classic music of Christmas. It is 7:08. I'm Jean Stillwell, here with Mike Duncan.
We're broadcasting live today from inside the Robert McEwen Atrium at Toronto General Hospital. Today is Giving Tuesday, a day when a lot of people decide that for the holiday season, they're going to give to a big charity. And we are here in support of Toronto General and Western Hospital Foundation, and all day long we're featuring vignettes and interviews with people, not only doctors and researchers here, but patients. And we have one with us right now, Nancy Hodson. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Nancy.
Hi, good morning.
Well, this is interesting because following the birth of your second child, your world was turned really upside down when you were diagnosed, and forgive me if I mispronounce this, trigeminal schwannoma.
Trigeminal schwannoma.
Trigeminal. See, I knew I was going to get it wrong. But tell us about this. What exactly is that?
I had a large, rapidly growing barbell-shaped tumor over my trigeminal nerve, which is the nerve that controls all the facial sensation.
Wow. So, what was the prognosis for that? How was that discovered even?
It was difficult to discover because I had been pregnant when the symptoms started,
Right.
and all my doctors, who were fantastic during my pregnancy, said, "You're just pregnant, it'll be fine," but the symptoms continued post-delivery, and we actually had a family trip to Disney World when my daughter was just 4 months old.
Wow.
And it was on that trip that I knew the symptoms just got too bad to ignore, and when I came home I was referred to a neurologist who sent me for an MRI and had it done at 2 a.m. and by 8 a.m. I had a phone call asking me to come in and discuss the results.
Wow, that quick.
But we are so lucky to live in this amazing city with this amazing hospital. I was at the doctor's office, the neurologist, when I got my results. My daughter was in her little baby bucket car seat, and they told me I had a tumor, and I started to cry, and I said, "Please just get me the best."
Right.
And I was referred to Dr. Gentili, who has made my life what it is today.
Well, you look fantastic, I have to say.
Thank you.
It must have been difficult too. I mean, just giving birth, having two beautiful children are here with us today.
Yes, indeed.
It must have been very. I can't even imagine what that felt like.
It was not a fun time in our lives. We do lots of remembering of things, marking anniversaries. This year we had a real celebration. But it is because of Dr. Gentili. I went into the hospital for my surgery on October 27th. I was home just a few days later on Halloween and made it out to trick or treat to 2 houses with my kids.
And it must be incredibly satisfying and make you feel very safe that you've got the best help possible.
Absolutely. And, because of the funding and the trials and the studies that they are able to do at this hospital, because of all these donations, Dr. Gentili has pioneered the least invasive methods to do the type of surgery for tumors like I had. Unfortunately, mine had grown so big so quickly they needed to do a full craniotomy. My kids love it because there's screws in my head. But Dr. Gentili has pioneered endonasal surgery, so he can do this in most cases without opening the skull, just putting medical instruments up people's noses and taking the tumors out that way.
Well, it must be a little more comforting.
And I mean, here's the spectacular thing. As a token of your gratitude, your husband Brad, along with your parents, Wendy and John Crean, contributed a gift of $260,000.
It's actually, thanks to my amazingly generous parents, significantly larger than that.
Wow.
My parents have donated a chair in honor of Dr. Gentili, so that at this hospital there will always be someone who can do the type of work that Dr. Gentili does.
That's fantastic and wonderfully generous of your family.
Incredible. How are you feeling now? I want to know how you're feeling now.
I feel amazing. My prognosis initially was that I would have no sensation in half of my face where the tumor was. I have almost complete sensation back. I feel amazing.
Well, it is an amazing story. I want to thank you very much for dropping by and sharing that with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks.
We've been speaking with a patient, Nancy Hodson. It's all part of the broadcast we're doing today From the Robert McEwen Atrium at Toronto General Hospital, this is a day of giving in support of the Toronto General and Western Hospital Foundation. For as little as $18 a month, you can help fund research that help Nancy and patients like her everywhere. You can donate by calling 1-855-838-9888. The number again, 1-855-838-9888, or you can give online at giveuhn.ca. Also, heck, we're here in the atrium. Drop on by.
Yeah, join us.
You can make a live donation and just drop by the booth and say hello to us.